5 days since he was released from custody, the man accused of sexually assaulting a University of Houston student is still on the loose. And we are still demanding answers about why he was released.
Anayeli Ruiz is back on the U of H campus this evening, talking with students and also getting more insight into what may have went wrong.
I spoke with several attorneys today trying to figure out what exactly happened between the suspect's arrest and when he was released from custody. Again, this entire situation leaving a lot of students here on campus worried.
Like everyone's just feeling really on edge, you know? I feel like I'm a little paranoid with everything, especially because I park in a garage.
40-year-old Eric Brown is charged with 2 counts of aggravated sexual assault of a student. In court documents, his alleged victim, a UH student, telling police she was raped as her attacker held a knife to her neck last Friday in the Welcome Center parking garage. That same evening, U of H police officers detained Brown and sought to charge him with assault on a public servant and resisting arrest.
And based on that conversation over the phone, the DA's office will say we approve charges or we decline them.
Attorney Murray Newman spent 9 years in the DA's office before leaving for a private practice. He says the burden of proof for those charges is very specific.
They have to shove the officer or kick at or do something to affirmatively resist. And there's case law out there that says merely pulling away from an officer is not resisting arrest.
The DA's office says a prosecutor initially planned to accept those charges, but for some reason, a second prosecutor chose never to file, citing insufficient evidence.
And I think it's a situation where the left hand doesn't know what the right hand is doing sometimes.
KHOU 11 legal analyst Carmen Rose says Brown's release hinges on a breakdown in communication at a key point in the case. What's still not clear tonight whether U of H PD ever told prosecutors that Brown was also a suspect in a sexual assault. Neither UH police or the district attorney's office will comment.
So I think ultimately this case comes down to a lack of communication between these two agencies.
Meanwhile, UH police have not answered repeated questions about why it didn't seek to charge Brown for the sexual assault until Tuesday. With yesterday's protests and everything, do you guys hope that something, that they're seeing y'all's frustration and that something is actually done?
Yeah, we're hoping so, but I don't know.
I think they just I don't think they're understanding how big it is.
Again, Eric Brown is still on the loose here. Many students are worried because they still park here every day. They're hoping that an arrest will come soon. Anayeli Ruiz, KHOU 11 News.
Now, we realize the story may create some apprehension for a sex assault survivor to even report their case, but some survivors say coming forward helped them regain a sense of control in their lives. To report sexual assault, you can call 911, contact the local police department, or visit a medical center for a sexual assault exam. You can also call the National Sexual Assault Hotline. That number, 1-800-656-4673.